Alright, Schlockmeister fans, got yet another private screenings movie from Italy. This one's called The Other Woman. Let's check it out. Wonder if we'll see her naked. Her film starts with a guy named Alberto. And I believe this is Alice the maid.
That's the way it is. You're sorry too, aren't you? What would you say to a little quickie, huh?
Everyone's a little oversexed in this movie. The little quickie ends up on the floor. This is Barbara.
No.
She's in charge of the house while her husband's away.
When you're all through, ask Alberto to see me.
Anyway, Barbara's always holding wild parties that turn into orgies. This is the start of one of them. There's a lot of stuff I can't show you here.
I'm going home. But what on earth for? Isn't she enough for you? Why did you disappear so suddenly last night? What's the matter? Something on your mind? No. I know you too well. Tell me. It's just that I've never tried it with a woman before. Would you like to try?
That's all I can show you. Here we meet Marco and his worrisome mother.
Exaggerating a bit.
Shut your mouth, you degenerate. You're vice personified. You're a potential delinquent. You're nothing but a sexual maniac.
Mother, it's just that I've grown up with a lot of good hormones, just waiting to be put to good use in the right place.
She's gonna go live with her aunt, Aunt Barbara.
Matters so vulgarly in front of
They've got tiny allowance.
I don't know where they came from, but these two Latin American students show up.
Well, apart from eating, drinking, and saying hi, can you do anything else?
Oh, I can that. We also know how to make love.
What the hell's got into you two? I've never known you to be so earthy.
Hey, but did you say there was supposed to be a wife party?
So you think it's a wild party? All we need is a slap on the butt and we'd be away.
You're right.
There's a lot of heavy petting and whatever else going on. Anyway, Marco arrives. He's looking for his uncle, but finds his aunt instead. Doesn't know her.
I'm Mr. Musumeci's nephew. I was told he was away, but I'd like to speak to his wife.
You're talking to her.
You?
What are you looking at?
She's quite a bit younger than his uncle, obviously. Meanwhile, Marco's mother obviously has some issues. She was reading some dirty magazine or something and got some huge guilt. I think she's gonna go see her son soon. Back at the mansion, Barbara is tongue-kissing her nephew. Not by blood, mind you. So I guess this is okay. But you'll only go so far.
That's as far as it goes.
Needless to say, Marco's a little sexually frustrated with his lack of sex from his aunt.
Okay, I won't ask any more of you, but I won't fulfill myself here, so I must go.
Pleased to see you.
But he comes back and is greeted by Alice the
I
maid.
haven't come back. I just forgot something.
I think Alice has her eyes set on him too. Still, Auntie's not giving in to Marco.
Why did you come back? To make love to me like you did to Alice?
She seduced me.
I couldn't care less how it all happened.
Barbara throws another wild party. Another orgy's going to take place here, but of course Marco's jealous because he wants Barbara. Barbara's getting it from some dude on the floor, making him jealous, obviously.
I can't bear to stay here any longer.
Is this the end of a chapter?
Yes, it's the end.
I love you, Marco, and I want to be yours. Whether you believe it or not, for me it's as though it was the first time. What's got into you?
Everyone in this movie is very sexually aggressive, but
Stop it.
no one seems to mind. Well, at least maybe initially they do, but it doesn't last long. But he doesn't go all the way. I think Barbara wanted it that time.
What are you doing? Going?
Certainly, Mummy might be needing me.
You're going to regret that.
This is Alice having sex again. Happens a lot in this house. Meanwhile, a horny guy has gone to visit Marco's mother.
What are you going to do? What's that thing there? Oh, keep away from me. Don't touch me with that. Oh. Ah, it's monstrous.
A doctor had to come by because Marco hurt his head or something.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, when will I see you again?
And even the doctor gets attacked. Now, I believe this is Marco's mother with her hair down. So Marco is like having these weird dreams. He's probably delirious from whatever injury he has. And I believe this is Barbara with a horse. You don't even want to know. Is it finally going to happen between these two? I believe so. On the floor. The doctor, Ricardo's wife.
Tell me, would you be waiting for Ricardo? Yes. Why do you ask? Ricardo asked me to tell you he's changed his mind. He's decided to leave with me. Who are you? I'm his wife.
Oops. I guess they're like official lovers now. Marco leaves, and then Barbara's left with this dude. And the cycle repeats itself. That's our film. Alright, let's talk about The Other Woman. An Italian-made private screenings movie starring nobody really, Marina Fragis. I think it's like Marina Hedman if you look on IMDb, though. And I think that actually, I think is her. Maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, she was an Italian actress, and she got into porn. If you look online, there's porn pictures of her. In fact, I think a lot of the actors and actresses in this movie made porn, although I don't think this was ever a hardcore film. It's purely softcore. I don't think this was even one that they cut out the hardcore stuff. I think this was always softcore, I think. Anyway, if you've ever seen the movie Manual in America, the uncut version, and there was that infamous horse sequence, this movie has something similar, although you don't see anything. It's implied. It's a weird dream sequence. It's a sequence that I've never seen anything like it before. Look on IMDb and look at the taglines associated with this, and that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, we have a story here. This woman, Barbara, she lives in this mansion with her husband who's like twice her age. Husband's away on business. I don't think we ever even saw him. So the guy's nephew, Marco, is traveling. He's going to come stay with him. Of course, I guess there's been a standing offer, come anytime. So he decides to come without telling anybody, and he arrives. Uncle's gone, obviously, but Barbara's there, and Barbara welcomes him in, and Barbara's she likes him. At one point early on, they're French kissing, and they French kiss for a long time, and then she says, that's it, that's all you get, don't ask for anything more. Well, at this point, he's got a big boner for his aunt, so he decides, well, if she's not going to give me any more, I'm out of here. So he leaves. He comes back, though, right away, and then he has sex with Alice, the maid. And then he ends up staying again, and all the time, Barbara's kind of like teasing him. She holds these orgies in her living room, and, Marco's there, and he's welcome to join in with, as long as he doesn't touch Barbara, but he can't do that. He's got this naked woman draped all over him, and he keeps throwing her off to the side, dumbass. And Barbara's on the floor making out with some dude. She keeps looking at Marco, though, basically getting him jealous until he calls everybody pigs and leaves. Then he gets hurt or something. Something happened to his head, I don't know. And then there was that weird dream sequence with the horse. A cool slow-motion scene with a naked Barbara running, bouncing boobs and everything in slow motion. Quite a scene there. Eventually he comes to. He's fine again. And then ultimately he and Barbara do end up having sex. They become lovers, although at the end of the movie, I don't really even know what happened to Marco. He was just gone, unless I missed it somehow. And then she's teasing some other guy in the car, you know, lifting up her stockings and her skirt and stuff and showing her long legs. And that's how the movie ends. Yeah, I don't know. Again, don't look too deeply for anything in movies like this. It's not a comedy, in this case was. It was more drama, I guess, if anything. It wasn't really dramatic, though. It was just a lot of nude scenes, a lot of sexual activity. Like I said, nothing hardcore or anything like that. The ladies were pretty attractive. I don't think I saw any penis in this movie. A lot of male butts, though. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the main actress here, Marina Hedman, I think is her name. She went on to do porn, or did porn before this, too. So if you want to see what she looks like doing everything, look online. There's plenty of pictures and videos out there of her. So in the meantime, if you're interested in this movie, The Other Woman, assuming it's on Amazon, I'll leave a link to the VHS tape down there. This movie's not available on DVD anywhere that I could find. So I have the pre-recorded VHS. I burned a DVD. And here's, you know, homemade box art. You know the drill. So anyway, that's it. The Other Woman. Not a bad film for what it is, but not a great film by any other measure. But check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. It's The Other Woman. Watch it. Bye.